Hey guys, so we are coming down the south coast of South America and we just stopped off in the port of St. Martin.
Yeah, it's the port where you can go to Pisco, Peru, but we didn't want to go to Pisco. We wanted to see penguins.
So we came over to Paracas.
Yeah, did you know you can see penguins in Peru? Oh my gosh.
Didn't know it.
Yeah. The Ballestas Islands, right off of Paracas, are a protected nature reserve full of, oh my gosh, penguins, all kinds of birds, sea lions.
Saw a lot of crabs.
Yeah, there's so much there to see, you guys. It's so cool. And you do not need a ship excursion.
No, and you don't want to pay for the ship excursion because here you can buy it right in the area of the dock for so much less. Or you can look at Viator and get it before you get here, and it's even cheaper.
Yeah, we booked it this morning on the bus. Okay, guys, we're going to show you how we did all of it, what it cost, what we ate, everything. Come along.
The area surrounding Paracas is very sandy and deserty. In fact, they actually provide a lot of different dune buggy type excursion-y tours out of this area. We took a tour bus into town and it dropped us off at a center where they do a lot of tours and excursions.
Okay, so where the shuttle bus drops you off is complete chaos in that building. Hello, you.
Oh, hello. Do I know you?
So they're selling tickets in there for Ballestas Island. You could get them easily when you get here on the shuttle.
Right, but they're not
tons of providers. $20 to $25. So we wanted to kind of see the conditions today before we committed. We've learned the hard way. Beautiful day. We definitely want to go out to the Ballestas Islands. So I looked up on Get Your Guide and on Viator. Viator had the best price, so we got ours for $15 a person. I literally booked them on the shuttle bus on the way here. So $5 to $10 cheaper per person than buying them here at the port. It's like a 4-minute walk away to their office. It starts at 10 o'clock. It looks like they all start at around 10 o'clock, so be sure you're here in time for that.
We're going to stroll down to Malecon and see if we can't find some breakfast.
Past a place that has chicharrón, which here is called aerosol, but that's what they're named, so hopefully that's it. It looks like the same thing. It's got the sweet
stuff
potato.
On it.
Hopefully it's right. I don't know. We loved it so much yesterday. I have a feeling it's not going to be quite the same, but we're going to try it. We didn't really eat much breakfast. Put a little bread on our stomach.
Yeah, I think I may get myself a Cuba Libre.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had a Cuba Libre in a while.
Okay, ask her.
Okay. ¿Es posible un Cuba Libre?
Okay. Nice. So we have 40 minutes. No. I'm good. No. I'm not drinking beer at 9:30 in the morning.
It's just not beer.
Oh, what's a Cuba Libre?
Coke and rum.
It's what?
It's Coke and rum and something else.
Oh, definitely not drinking that at 9:20 in the morning. Okay.
It's a wake-up drink.
Okay, so we got 40 minutes until we have to be at the place. It's only 2 minutes away, so why not? We'll just see what we get. Since we're heading to Antarctica, we bought this monocle on Amazon while we were in the U.S. briefly. Can you see?
Yeah. How our tour guide yesterday was telling us that the families would prepare it as they'd buy it by the kilo and then kind of build their own.
Yeah, so that's what we've got here. We're going to make our own chicharrones, and it's a traditional breakfast food of Peru.
Sunday morning breakfast would oftentimes be a chicharrón.
Yeah, if you missed our food tour, be sure you go back and see it. It was really awesome in Lima, Peru. What do you think, babe?
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. I love these onions. They're just a little pickled.
Yeah, they were yesterday too.
And so it gives
really
a little
good.
bit of a vinegary taste to it. Very good.
It's so good. I just keep adding more of everything. It has these huge ones, so I put those in. Oh my gosh, this is yummy, huh?
Yeah. Originally, when we saw the huge ones, we thought they were fat. They're not. They're meat.
Not. Look at how meaty they are in there when you open them up. Walk to the specified meeting point. Nobody was here.
No.
But someone came, and I had messaged them also that we're here. There was a couple other people waiting too. So now we're waiting to see what happens.
Yeah, kind of up in the air. Shouldn't be a problem.
We did check, and they do the tours until 1 o'clock. So.
Wow, that was quick. They're here, and we're on the move. Seems to be lots of tour guys along this strip. And also a few lazy dogs. It looks like they're bringing us back over to the chaotic tourist center. Confusing.
My Spanish isn't good enough to know what's going on. They're treating us good. We'll be the first ones on that boat before all those people.
All right, we're on the boat. We're gonna go see something. We don't know what yet. Our first stop, the Paracas Candelabra. This thing is massive. It can be seen for over 12 miles out to sea. The exact age is unknown, but they're thinking it was created somewhere around 200 BC.
Josh Spielberg, Jack Lermit y Sir Francis Drake rendían culto a las diosas que están ahí arriba. ¿Quién sabe qué hace 2000 años?
If you're wondering why the rocks are white, it's all because of bird poop. Yep, they collect it every 7 years and sell it for fertilizer. Supposedly, it's best fertilizer around.
Muy bien, damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a las Islas Ballestas, un conjunto de 3 islas en medio del Océano Pacífico. Welcome to Ballestas Island, a group of 3 islands in the middle of the ocean. In front of you, the emblematic arc, that's why the name. Aquí al frente tenemos el arco emblemático, por eso el nombre. 200 species of birds. Y aquí, señores, vamos a ver que este es el lugar de los siguientes. Ahí en la base también van a ver algunas arañas de mar. Ahí there you'll see some crabs in the base of the... Son los llamados zarcillos, damas y caballeros. Tienen un pico rojo, pero tienen unas plumas que bajan por las zonas de su cabeza que parecen precisamente aretes. Claro que sí. Ellos ponen entre 2 a 3 huevos. Those birds, those zarcillos, they got a red beak and they have a feather that goes like this, like a neck blade. Right over there, you see some silurians around here. And right over there, in a few moments, you'll see Jesus' face, one of the most beautiful reformations right on the third area, right by the Ballestas. Y allí, señores, al frente verán el perfil de Cristo, señores, una hermosa formación teológica ahí que está justo al estar frente a ustedes, señores. Ahí está, justo ahí está, señores. Pueden ver la corona, la nariz y el mentón. You'll see the nose and the face right over there. It's amazing.
I don't see it either.
It definitely took a little while before we were able to see it.
But the water's cold because of the Humboldt phenomena that brings the water from the South Pole and covers clear to Ecuador.
Si ustedes ven ahí arribita, ven algunos unos pingüinitos ahí arribita. ¿Qué están haciendo ahí?
Penguins right at the top up there. You can see the other ones better.
Ahí arriba vemos ahí a los piqueros. You'll see up there the famous piqueros. those birds, when they go hunting, go fishing, they go directly to the ocean, like a torpedo. Ahora, damas y caballeros, estas islas son las que are nesting right over there.
Oh, they're nesting
El
up
guano
there.
de este
Yeah.
sitio. Now, every
Oh, the little sea lions out there, Mama and baby.
Wake up!
This area used to be used by pirates.
It's a protected area by Suriname. You know, industrial fishing boats are allowed to come here.
Yeah, it's like a bird
Ahí está,
head.
justo frente a ustedes, como si fuese la cabeza de una paloma. Right over there, you see the bird's face, bird's head, like a big jump, right in front of you. Así es, señores. Hasta aquí alguna consulta, damas y caballeros. Do you have any questions, maybe? Yes? No? Maybe later. Now the sea lions here.
Woke him up.
Y puedo ver que por lo menos dos están preñadas, ¿ah? Those are female, and two of them are pregnant.
He's in the water and he's yelling.
Every beginning of the year, and every male between 13 to 14 female, and a harem, huh? Imagine, don't make it illegal. That's a video. Free.
Oh, look at him.
La vida le pesa. Ahora viene a atacarnos.
Como dijo la señora, la vida de pesa. Y el otro también parece que te va a unir. Ahí va, ahí va.
La vida le pesa de verdad,
Los machos pesan hasta 400 kilos, ¿ah? Las hembras pesan entre 200 a 250.
Sácalo ahí. Y miren,
Male weighs approximately 400 kilograms. Rarely,
That's where female seals give birth.
Females give two cubs, but instead that's so just they take care of one of them. The other is left behind.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, right over there, you'll see the wishing art right over there. Please make your wish for you to make it come true. Hagan sus deseos, damas y caballeros, para que puedan hacerse realidad. Este arco ha sido...
Hey guys, what'd you think of that? I thought it was incredible.
That was so fun. 100% worth it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, as we were getting on, he said, oh, the park fee, because it's in a national preserve, the park fee wasn't included, which is probably the difference in price between, you know, at the pier here versus online. But he said, don't worry about it, I got you. So if you book online and it's cheaper, you might want to bring some U.S. cash just in case.
Yeah.
Although he never asked us to pay.
No.
But you guys, it was so fun.
It was.
Oh my gosh, seeing the penguins.
So incredible to think about penguins out here because it looks like desert all around us, and then there's penguins.
But I have to say, what looked like desert driving into Paracas, from the ocean side, is just this breathtaking beauty of starkness, but with different variations of color and kind of these like caves and stone striations.
Oh,
It
it's
was
gorgeous.
beautiful. And then all that white stuff all over where the animals were is bird poop. So much of it that it's a huge export here to all different areas of the country.
Fertilizer.
For fertilizer.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what they do. Other than that, that's completely unpolluted, protected, unfished area.
Well, it's fished by the birds.
They are feasting.
Yes,
There are so many birds.
Absolutely.
And they are not going hungry.
No, they are not.
No.
The sea lions looked very healthy also.
Yes. It's funny, all the animals live there. It's just rocks and poop, you know.
Yep, pretty much.
But it's got an unbelievable beauty because it's such a bounty. You don't have to look around for wildlife. It's just all over the place.
Yeah, it's all over the place, and it's kind of interesting because that stark nature look and then the contrast of all the life of the animals, it's really kind of cool.
It's easy to spot them because they're not like hiding in bushes or anything. And I do maybe take some seasick medicine just to be on the safe side. It was very smooth today. It's a little windy, a little bouncy even with that. So, you know, we were completely fine. We didn't see anybody get seasick, but it's probably a good idea just in case. And it is breezy out there. So even though it's quite warm on land,
we were very happy to have sweatshirts on.
Yeah, for sure. Or windbreaker might be a good option.
Yeah, windbreaker would be ideal.
And don't forget your camera.
No.
I wish we had a good one. Sorry, you're getting an iPhone 15. Actually, iPhone 13 coverage.
Let's not upgrade our camera here.
It's only a 13, guys, but we're doing the best we can. So, anyways, we hope you do this sometime. You can save a ton of money by using our link below for Viator.
Hope you've enjoyed this. Now get out there and taste life for yourself.
Please subscribe to both of our channels, and in the descriptions below you will find links to our social media. And you know what? Leave us a comment. Tell us what you like and let us know what you'd like to see in the future.